Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live from the man cave. Tonight, it's all about getting warmer outside, or is it? I was able to do one of the raised beds like I said I was going to do. And tomorrow I will be doing the garage again and hopefully be able to get in there and really do a good job. And then on Thursday, I think it's going to rain all day, but we'll be able to get in there and do something. In the yard and really work hard on it. So I want to thank everybody for helping me get to where I am. And I will bring myself up, put the URL on the page, and come into the chat. Right now, we have nobody in here, so there's a perfect opportunity to put up the URL and pin it to the top of the page. And there we go. And as always, I tell everybody that this is a family friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. And there's no, like I said, there's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. And if you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out. So without further ado, I will bring myself up into the chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live from the man cave tonight. As always, I tell everybody if we have Jesse in the chat. Welcome, Jesse. You're the first one in. Two. Okay. Uh, I did the one garden bed, and I'm ready to take down my St. Valentine's stuff, which we will do within the next day or so. Probably on Thursday, but if we can work in the yard, we'll work in the yard too. And there we go. It's on stream. It will come up. I'm trying to see if I get my other camera working, which I do. So we'll come up to you. I want to see if I have touch up my appearance there. There we go. And if you can hear me, let me know, which I think you can. Let me see. How's the audio? There it is. That's fine. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get our chat going here. That back. This way. Get rid of this. This is what you want. Gotta get rid of it. Come back to it. Get out of it. I don't know why this happens to me. Like I said, I'm testing it out, and I want to get it just right, and it will not let me do it. It will come up eventually. It'll come up eventually. I see myself in it, but it's not work. There we go. I'll come up. Hopefully. This is my OCD setting in. Live chat. There we go. I figured it out. Like I said, trial and error. We figured it out. Okay. I did the one garden bed. I have the stuff all ready to go. I put all the pieces there. I have 2 snow shovels. I have to decide which one is which I will do tomorrow morning. I put all the stuff that I got out of the garden bed into a barrel and put it out for uh, agricultural waste. They started, I think, the end of February that people are starting their cleanups. It's warmer out, so we'll see if they pick it up. So I got the one bed done on Thursday. We'll try to get to the other 2 and then to the thing by the pond. And I will show you how to make a fake rock on when I get to the pond. I'm going to put some other rocks around, stuff like that. The trail for the fairy garden stuff, and by uh, the electrical outlet connections where I can cover that and have the house there and everything else. And hopefully by Saturday we'll get to that and we'll get that all up. I'm not putting up the filter yet because it's still going to get colder. Once the weather stays above 32 degrees, I will put the filter back out, and it will probably be the second week in March. We'll see if the weather warms up that weekend. So we can remove Jesse. Thank you for coming in. We have a second person in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. As always, we always ask for a thumbs up because if you give a thumbs up, that helps with the algorithms and makes for a better. I look pale here. So let's see. Let's get a little color. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. There we go. That's better. So what we're going to be doing is setting everything up and hopefully have it all ready to go by the end of March. Have all that done and have all the beds cleaned up, scraped up, and whatever. And next week we'll go into putting down the uh, pre-emergent weed killer and getting ready to fertilize because I hope to have my fertilizer by then. I'll be ordering it and getting that in the ground. And I'm going to link how to with Doc to this latest video. Excuse me. So I'm going to tell my friends that we are live. And see if we can get a little action here. Oh, that's one group. And then I'll show you what I'm going to put down the tops, coat of topsoil, mix it with weed and feed, and then have all the beds ready to go. And then once I have established my fertilizing and everything else, the we process of putting down the garden uh, soil and stuff like that, and then fertilizing that because we're going to get some rain, and I want to do that, and I want to get in the next bout of rain, which will be next week, get the lawn all raked up and everything, the back, the front, and get my first bout of pre-emergent down. Right now, the ground is so wet and everything else. We get a heavy rain, it's going to wash everything away. We got to let it dry up. So we got to have a couple good dry days. Right now, it's like mush out there. You're going, it's bouncy. So I'm not going to put anything down. It won't absorb into the ground. If we get any rain or anything like that, it's got to be a good couple of dry days. Once we get a good couple of dry days, we will put down the pre-emergent and the weed control. We put down the pre-emergent and the weed control. We wait a week, and then we put down the grass seed, overseed the lawn. I'm going to encourage people to go to the lawn care guide from How to with Doc because he tells you all the stuff and it's free and he doesn't ask for any information or anything. And that's the best lawn care guide around. Is zoysia, cold season grass, warm season, stuff like that. And I follow it somewhat, but I find I wait till we get a good warm up and then rake everything and we get it to start growing. And then I cut it really short, get up what I can, and then rake it again, aerate it a little bit, and then put down the grass seed and the uh, mild fertilizer and stuff like that, dirt booster, whatever, and work it into the ground. So right now we have 4 in the chat. I believe no, we have 2. We have 4 likes, so there may be 5 likes. So right now we're doing pretty good. We had 5 views, so That's where we're going. We'll be on till 11:30, 12 o'clock. We'll see how we feel. I'm feeling much better. Tomorrow will be another garage video, getting into the garage and getting everything cleaned up there. And I hope to have that done by next week. I found those 3 bins. I'm going to get that air conditioner out, and the 3 bins I'm going to put all the Christmas stuff in. Because now we turn that corner, we'll get all that stuff. We'll take those boxes out, and then we'll put most of this stuff out for trash. What I can't put out for trash, I will take to the dump myself. I will set aside the vending machines and stuff like that out of the way, and then one by one I'll take them to the dump. I will try to sell some, and we'll see what happens with that. So if there's anybody out there, if you haven't, oh, I don't have my phone with me that I could contact people. So I'm not going to go into thing. If I get a person, I get a person. I'm live. We'll see. Thank you, Jesse. We got 2 people in the chat. I will continue to talk about on Wednesday's the garage. On Thursday is continuation of today, and that will be what's going on in the yard and getting to the pond, and also fish tank Thursday, telling everybody. And we have Marketplace Boutique. Thank you for coming in to the chat tonight. Hello, everyone. So we're talking about, if you go to my views, you'll see that I did one garden bed, and I plan to get both of them done this week so that I can get that done and finish up the garage so that we can get to the rest of the shed, and then start my gardening. So after I get the garage done, which will hopefully be sometime next week, the first week in March, I will go to the small shed, and that will take a little bit to clean out, and I will set up everything with all the brackets and stuff like that if I can find them. If not, I will get all the tools that I want to put in there, and then set up the brackets once I get to the other shed and I know they're in there. And we'll set that up. And then we'll clean out the back shed. We'll clean up all the walkways and stuff like that and have it ready for planting and decide what I'm going to do there. And then there will be Fish Tank Thursday video this week on the Fish Tank Thursday channel. She says, I can't wait to see your garden. And then hopefully by next Tuesday, I will be able to rake the grass and maybe put down some pre-emergent and stuff like that. And I want everybody to review How to with Doc and get the lawn care guide from him. Come in. So we'll do something with that. The lighthouse that I have in the backyard that I made with flower pots, which you'll see. The thing I'm going to make that a fairy garden lighthouse. You'll see how it looks and everything else when you figure out what I'm doing. I have rope that I'm going to glue around each um, flower pot that I have. I have one flower pot that I want to change. I'm going to have that go on top of it. Okay. What I'm going to do is put the rope around it and then take the little fencing and put the fencing around the top, glue the light on the lighthouse, and then the daylight will come on and everything else. So hopefully by, I would say, May, I will have everything set in the ground and planted that I want to plant and the greenhouse growing. So by the end of May, by Memorial Day, I could have most of my plants already in the ground. So it all depends on April and May. So by June, we'll have all the garden beds planted. And we're having tomatoes grow. Um, we'll have tomatoes. We'll have we'll have cucumbers. We'll have peppers. We'll have eggplant. We'll have squash. We'll have string beans. We'll have all different types of tomato plants. I will get some from Home Depot, and I will get some to try to grow in my greenhouse. And once the weather warms up, I will put the plastic on the greenhouse, figure out all those flats and stuff like that, get topsoil in there, and put the plants in there, and then check them every day. So that, and continue to work on all the beds. By Memorial Day, I want to have flowers blooming. I think so. I will get some from Home Depot and put them in the ground so that it looks nice. We'll get the pond in shape and everything else. So by Father's Day, uh, June, we'll have everything blooming and stuff like that, hopefully, and ready for action as far as go, and it will look nice. So it will all work out for the best. And let's see if I have it. I got some seeds. I got some seeds here. I can show you. I'm going to try pumpkins this year. I bought these. The zinnias, I think they're called. I showed this on the Dollar Tree haul. And then I got some summer squash. These do grow. The wildflowers that they sell and stuff like that, I don't have any success with them. Maybe you do, but I don't. And then I'm going to try pumpkins this year. So by October, I may get some pumpkins. So I'm gonna put all the gourds and squash and stuff together. So pumpkins, uh, this is summer pumpkins. This is summer squash. See, and then we'll have these are gladiolas. I'll be putting these around the shed and stuff like that, making a garden bed. We have some lettuce. I know I have cucumbers somewhere. This is one lettuce that I'm going to make, and this is another one. This is string beans. So the garden beans. So I have quite a few selection of uh, different seeds, which I will show everybody on Thursday. And I will be on every night. Hopefully, earlier, what happened was the computer all of a sudden decided to reboot itself. So that's why I'm on later. So we'll be on till at least 11:30, and hopefully we'll get somebody else in the chat. But that's it. So I will have all sorts of different squash. I will have all different eggplants and stuff like that. I'll be looking for seeds other places. My wife had seeds somewhere else that she bought. I think she said she had them in her pocketbook. I got to get them from her. They were other ones that I wanted that I'm going to try growing. So, like I said, hopefully by the third week of March, the weather will be warm enough that I can have the stuff planted by the last week of March. By the first weekend in March, I will have everything in the greenhouse planted. And by the second or third week in April, we'll have plants, and then we'll get plants from Home Depot. So by the end of April, we'll be able to put the plants in the ground. So, and that would be probably the first week in May. And then by Memorial Day, we'll have a nice garden growing and have some nice flowers and have some nice beds and stuff like that. And by Father's Day, it will look very, very nice. I'm going to make a little garden by the barbecue area. I'm going to make another little garden by the uh, side of the shed, and I'm going to paint the shed and everything else. And then in the corner of the of each walkway, I'm going to have plants with flowers and stuff like that to try to get the bugs out of that. So once we get that all done, hopefully by the end of May, in June, I'll be able to get to the arbor that I want to make for the trellis in the back of the shed. So you'll see that. And it's going to be very interesting. Tomorrow night before I come on, I'm going to do my sketch of what I plan to do in the yard, and I will show everybody on Friday what I'm doing. So I'll be on tonight, which is Tuesday. I will be on Wednesday. We'll be on Thursday, and then I will not be live streaming on Friday or Saturday. And next week, I'm going to try to do a Friday night shout out to all my friends that I have. And then I hope to be at 2,500 by the first week of March, and we'll have a little celebration to when I get 2,500, and I'll introduce another aspect of my channel, where we're going, stuff like that. And hint, hint, the garage cleanup. I will not say what it is because I don't want anybody else taking the idea. We came out with this idea and I don't see anybody else using it. So once I get a group of people in here, I will have a following, and I'll have a playlist of all the live from the man caves. And then I will have view from the ring light too. And then we'll go into the next step. What do you see in the computer and that or in the room? There will be different changes and stuff like that, different things that I'm doing. Is the camera crooked or whatever? You'll have to figure it out. What do you see? What's wrong in this room? There's something wrong in this room. What is it? There's something wrong in this room. Do you see it? I'm pointing to it. It's not, is it the light there? Is it the man cave sign? Is it the fan? What's wrong with this room? If you know, let me know. Go to my short videos and you'll see abuse the ring light. Can you tell me what's in the room? What's wrong? What you see in the room all around me. And my next view from the ring light, and I've said it often enough, and I'll say it in this live stream. I set the studio up in such a way that everybody can see the room and it's attractive. That your eyes do not focus on me talking. Although you're looking at me, your eyes are all over the room. You see the thing up here, you see the two lights here and here. You see what's on the bookcase over here, and then over here, you see this. You wonder what this is. This is the microphone to everything. So what you see is this, and you're wondering, your eye sees this too. I'm going to paint this black, I think, but we'll leave, we'll leave it for now. And your eyes are focusing on those different objects. I'm trying to keep you attracted to what you see. So, do you get what I'm getting at? Do you see the stuff in the room? Are you attracted to it? That's what keeps your interest in the chat. I tell everybody when you watch a news show, there's always stuff moving behind you, or it's a picture running of the city or something like that. If it's in Washington and they're not in front of the White House, they're in thing. They'll show a picture of the White House or show an area in Washington D.C. When you watch a new show, they'll have different lines going every way. They'll have the name of the show going back and forth across it, or arrows going this way, or splitting like that. And that keeps your interest, that keeps your eyes focused, that you'll watch the show. Your mind is saying, I'm looking at that. Okay, I like what he's saying, but are you really looking at that, or are you looking at what he's projecting to you? The pictures and everything. And this bothers me. I'm self-conscious of it because that's the way I am. But I challenge you to go back to a Dollar Tree hauler, a person that does DIY videos, a couple of them. Go watch them. And a lot of them do stuff. There's one Andy or something like that. he has a person put on a gorilla costume, and the gorilla is always in the video. Catch that. I'll tell everybody about that when that one comes up. Uh, I'll put that in the chat when I talk about it. Uh, there's a one that there's a product review. She had a plain wall. She was in a studio or an area where she did all the stuff, and she had nothing. Now she has the name on it. I'll show you that person and the people that do Dollar Tree hauls. They were with curtains and stuff like that. They got more popular. They have a view, a background view. They have lights up or something. They have trees or they have a picture. They have a living room scene behind them. And I would suggest you go back to their original views. Like, say, go back about 2 years and see what a difference the background view looks like in the picture behind you. Go back what you've seen me and let me know if you think this is better. Your eyes are looking all around and they want you to stay tuned to the channel, to have an interest in it. And that's what it does. I did a couple of views of the backyard with the bird feeder and stuff. What I'm going to do now is do a picture of the pond, being that the weather's changing. Maybe we'll get some activity on the pond. I will focus on that and the fish. And I'll leave that on. We'll go back to the birds, go back to the side of the house. We'll do all sorts of things with the view. And you'll see the arbor that I'm making, entrance into the little secret garden. I was going to make a pergola, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make that archway and put the fence around it. And I'm going to be using old 4x4s fence posts. And I'm going to be using wood slats from pallet wood. And I'm also going to be making a little better barbecue with the pallet wood. And you'll see that too with this station that I have. I have 2 reclaimed cabinets and I put the pallet wood around. Excuse me. I should have something here to drink, but I'll be taking my last cold and flu medication tomorrow. And then hopefully the cough will go away. But by the end of March, spring comes in March. By the end of March, beginning of April, I'll get my cough back again. Because I get a spring cold, summer cold, winter cold, and fall cold. Change of every season. I'm trying to keep. I have the thing where I do my nose and stuff like that. Jesse's back. He gave me the thumbs up. And we have White Dove in here. Thank you. Let's make 6. So thank you. We got to give him an applause. So thank you both. And I love Jesus. So we're talking about the studio, and people haven't told me yet what's wrong with this picture. There's something wrong in the picture. There's something out of place. What is it? My book is back over here, but it should be over here. Is there something in this room over here by this sign? Is it something over here? Right here. Right there. Is it that? Up there? That stuff? Or is it the light up here? And this light? And that light? Is it something to do with the bookcase? That's what I want people to let me know what you see and what's wrong with the theme. There's one thing out of place. Something shouldn't be there. And I'm going a short on it and 15 minutes going over the room. You tell me what's wrong with the room. You tell me what's in the room. A view through the ring light. What's in the room? What's out of place? What shouldn't be there? There's one item somewhere here that's out of place. Over here. Right here. And then over here too. What's out of place? There's one item up here that's out of place. Okay. And then there's one item over here that's out of place. So it could be anything over here, or it could be anything over here. One of the cars or something is out of place because they're in a series. If you look, is it to do with the board over here, the man cave sign? Anything else in the picture? And then over here, of course, we have the lights. What's going on here and what's out of place over here? What's out of place over here? Somewhere. Over here. What's out of place? I'm pointing to a few things. Do you know the book is back? See? That book is back. What doesn't belong up here? That's what I'm asking you. To make it interesting, you have to tell me what's not here. We'll go room. And of course, we'll get to the pond. I hope to get to the pond by next weekend. And then, of course, on Monday, the first Monday of March, there will be a DIY Monday video. I'll be showing you what I'm going to be doing in the DIY videos, and then what I'm going to cross over into garden aquatics, working in the garage, doing all sorts of projects in the garage. Should be very interesting. I told everybody I did find the table saw. I have that. I found some more tools, which I'm going to put under the table saw and under the workbench for now. I'm going to use those bins for Christmas stuff and try to get them up in the attic, in the garage. And we'll get that cleaned up. I found a bunch of records of 45s. Does anybody know what 45s are? Let me know. And I'll show you tomorrow what they are. So I want to thank everybody for the thumbs up. You're coming in, you're doing a good job. Thank you. I want you to go to their channels, check them out. We have another half hour to go, or more, 45 minutes. Stay on until midnight or quarter to midnight. We'll see how everything goes. So tomorrow is the garage clean out again. Small steps with Sharon. Today was lawn and garden Tuesday, getting the garden bed in shape. And then on Thursday, we'll go back to either get that one cleaned up, get the arch down that I made, the tunnel that I made for the vines to grow and everything. We'll take all that down. We'll take all the wire mesh out, take the entire chicken wire off, get it's inside the steel netting that's inside, and put it where I have the other one, and then get to the other bed and do the same thing. Get them all cleaned out. I'm going to show you what I'm going to try to put in to get the trees that are growing wildly over there out. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to put salt in there or take the weed control, whatever, and just spray it right on that stump. Cut it up a little bit and then put the stuff right there because that is a weed and it'll probably rot and go. Once we get the 3 garden beds done and clean up the area by the pond, we will go behind the shed and pull down all that vines and stuff and cut those wires. Cut the branches back there also. So did I say? I did say we're caught up in the thing. So and I'll show you how you set up the tools. I'll show you setting up the pegboard, and I'm looking for pegboard hooks. I'm going to look on Amazon and stuff like that, see if I can find them. I want everybody to view my shorts, not my shorts, short videos. You get, it's not my shorts or my shorts, it's the shorts on YouTube. All right, enough. Okay, enough. Maybe we'll do a live outside too when the weather warms up. I'll go on my computer and do a live outside. I want to see if I can get it to work. So when we go upstate, this would be in a different room, and I'll show you where I showed you the entire place. I'll review what I did last year, and then we'll show you where we're going to stay this time. We're going to be closer to the dining area and the snack area where we would have to go live. We're now going to be in the building right by the snack area. We go to Round Top, New York, to Glenbrook Farms, and I will be getting down once I get my winter shirts away, get my summer shirts out. I will take everybody for a view of my wedding album because we're celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary. I'll take a picture of, I'll get pictures of us taking our kids to this place. I want to get pictures of it, and I want to have them stand in the same spot and show that picture, that spot. That hasn't changed much, and this is one of the few places that survived uh, the COVID and the lockdowns and everything. That they were able to survive, and they have a constant flow of people coming back every year, and we go every year too for at least 5 a week or a week special from Monday to Friday. So um, I would love to go on Sunday. Maybe next year we'll go Sunday to Friday. So we'll see. And then we used to go up every holiday. We would go up Memorial Day. We'd go up Columbus Day. We would go up President's Day, stuff like that. Usually Memorial Day, Labor Day, and Columbus Day in October. Because it was the Monday holiday. It would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I'll be showing pictures of the place. I'm to try to get the reunion photograph, and I'm going to think about either going away, my wife and I, for a weekend or something like that, or uh, have a get together with family and friends. And you're talking at least 50, 60 people. So we have to see. And we'll figure it out by April and what we're going to do. Because we got to get tents if we're going to have something in the yard, if we're going to have something for my son, something like that. I want to have people over this year. That's why I want to get the yard in shape. I wanted to do it last year, but I just caught up and the season was over because I got sick with my leg. And hopefully we won't have that problem going forward. I hope somebody else comes in. We got 7 views. We got 17 people popped in, said hello. So we got 7 likes, 1 viewing, and 17 views. Thank you. I appreciate it very, very much. This is all we get. That's it. So as of right now, if we get 10 people in the chat, I will go live until 12 o'clock. If we don't get 10 people in the chat in the next 15 minutes, we'll end it at 11:30. So go out, tell your friends to come in. I'm going to promote the heck out of the live streams, live from the man cave, live from the man cave, live from the man cave. You're going to get sick and tired of hearing all sorts of shorts mentioning live from the man cave. Find out what it's about, live from the man cave. And then I'm going to do a vertical live stream. Let's see. Let's see where it is. Gotta find it. We're going to be doing a vertical one. I don't like this. But see, by doing this vertical, you don't see the man cave sign. But by doing this, you see everything in the room. All you're seeing is me here. You don't see anything. So I don't like either. Or we'll see. Maybe I'll do it from the phone. Going forward, I hope you like me and let me know what you see, what you don't like. We'll keep it going. I'm going to change this banner. And then I'm going to have the thing say, let me see if this works. Yeah. I'm checking out everything. Okay, that's me. It says StreamYard on it. We don't need that. We got this or this. This is live from the man cave. But when I do the Sunday Dollar Tree roll, we go to that one. We got to add another one to that. Okay. So we got the chat back. We don't have anything in the, nope, we don't have anything in the private chat. Okay. Of course, we can change the background too. We got this, the bubbles. Then we have this. I don't like that at all. We have this. We have this. Excuse me, we have this. So we'll wait a few more minutes and see if we get anybody else in the chat. If we don't, we end at 11:30. What? We're gonna end at 11:30. I don't care what happens. What? What do I have to do to have you stay? I don't know. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ding that bell so they get notified. Love you guys. Thank you. So we got one person in the chat. We have, okay, so if you're in the background debating whether you should come in or not, come on in. Let me know what you think of me. Tell me, I can take it. It helps with the algorithms. If not, I will see you tomorrow. So to get over 11, to get over 10 people in the chat, you have 30 minutes to go. Right now it's 10:59. So let me know what you think. Tell your friends, come on in. Don't forget, tomorrow is the garage time again. And I'm going to do 15 minutes. And I'm going to save 15 minutes for Friday. I'm going to work on the fish tank on Thursday, show you what I'm doing, filling them up again, do the water change. It still has the thing, and the water is crystal clear. I'm going to treat the water and everything else. I'm going to find out if my pet guy, not Petco or PetSmart or Pet Supplies Plus or anything like that, but I will get some more fish going into next week. So probably in March, we'll be getting more fish. And we'll be fixing up the tanks with plants and stuff like that. And we're filling them up. I'm getting a new filter and all sorts of good stuff. So you have to let me know what you want to see on the channel. If you like what you see, if you like the content, if you like what's going on, if you like me, I'm going to continue to do it whether I'm monetized or not. But good Lord willing, I will be monetized by March, the end of March, or by the end of spring, preferably by Easter, where we'll have the whole summer and fall and stuff to go through. Have a lot of things planned. So you have to let me know. Do you want to see more DIY videos? Do you want to see small steps with Sharon? I'm going to add small steps with Sharon walking too. I'm showing you the neighborhood, showing what I plan to do. The other the other lighthouse I'm going to make, that's going to be about 5-foot lighthouse with a light on it in front of the house. You're going to help me decide where I'm going to put it in the front of the house and the lawn by the. Do I make the lamppost a lighthouse, or do I put the lighthouse someplace else? The place I have planned to put it is in front of the Blessed Mother, midway down the strip of grass between my neighbor's driveway and my driveway. I will have the driveway garden. I will have the window garden. I will have the side garden, the backyard garden, and the island garden, or the pond area garden. I'm gonna name everything going forward, and it should be very, very interesting. What I'm going to name the different areas. The first area will be the driveway. Second area will be the window garden area, and the other one will be the front side garden, and then there's the backyard side garden, barbecue area, and then the backyard where the shed is and everything else, the 3 raised beds, and then the pond area on the side, the island garden and stuff like that. We'll be going thing, and we'll take a tour of it. We'll cut back everything. We'll get those lights down this weekend, and then we'll get up into the attic and we'll see if we have St. Patrick's Day stuff, and then we're putting that out. I have the garland to do the window, so we'll be doing that, and then the garland comes down and it's just red, white, and blue lights. And I hope to get that light strip up. We're gonna try that too. I totally forgot about it. I'm gonna see if it's enough. I think it's enough. So you'll have the lights. I can just put the lights on for every occasion, red, white, and blue, red, green for St. Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and then red, white, and blue up until thing, and then orange for Halloween, and of course, multicolors for Christmas. So I'm just checking to see if I got anybody else in there, and I'm rocking the chair. I got to put oil on it. Again, we'll go a review of the room, the ring light. I'm going to do another review through the ring light. What's wrong with this picture? What's out of place? What doesn't belong there? Is it something over here? Is it something up there in the bookcase? Over here. What was that? There we go. What is this area here, right here? What is this? Let's make an echo. Let's make an echo. Let's see if we can do this. How's that? Is that better? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, sorry. How's that? That's better. We'll put the echo on. And we'll bring this up. There we go. How's that? Hello? Hello? How about my voice?
Change my voice. So, do you see the room around me? What do you see? What is your eye focusing on? The book over here? Is there a book over here? Right here? Or over here? Up here? Over here? What is in the window over here? Okay? So you see this, that reflection of that light is over here, right there. There's something in this room that's out of place. Can you tell me what it is? What's wrong with this picture? Can you guess what's wrong with the picture? And it's not is it not over here? Or is it over here? What's out of place over here? I'm showing you where the item is. Can you figure it out in this area? What's out of place? Right here? Over here? What's out of place? Do you see it? Okay, now over here. What's out of place? What do you see? Is it something on the wall over here? Up here, over here, this all the way up. These pictures, and Hot Wheel cars and stuff like that that are on the wall. Is it something to do with the sign? Is it something down here, over here? Is it under the sign? Is it over the sign? What is it? What is it? Do you know? Do you know what that reflection is? Up over here? Right here. Do you know what that reflection is? Right there. You tell me. And what is that over there? That's part of something else. What is it? It may be changed tomorrow. So if you get it now, we'll see. So let me know if you know What's in the room? What's different?
What's different? What is different with the room? Over here, all the way up, or over here? I'm going to over here and over here. What is that? What is this? Can you see it? Watch for Friday night. View from the ring light. Okay?
Okay. So make sure you watch on Friday night, A View from the Ring Light. Maybe I'll tell you, maybe I won't. I want people to guess what's wrong with this picture. Can you see it? Hasn't changed. There are two or three, maybe four things out of place. What's not in its proper place? What's not in its proper place? What's wrong over here? What's wrong over here? Can you see it? Can you see it? What's wrong? Can you see what's wrong over here? Can you tell me what's wrong? That makes it very, very interesting. I'm going to put watching the video tomorrow night. I've been saying it all for the past 2 weeks. What's wrong with this picture? In my live stream, I have pictures. I have a sign on the wall. What is wrong with the picture? Some item is, what I will say. What am I going to say? One of the items belongs in the picture, but something on the item that doesn't belong, and I just stuck it there. Do you know what it is? Is it on the picture or one of the car things on the wall, or is it in the excuse me, is it in the plaque that's on the wall? I don't want to take another cough drop. Should get some water, but Dopey may I finished it before we came up. So you have to tell me what you see in the room and what is wrong with this picture right here. What's wrong with the picture? Going up. So that over here, is it over here? Is it over here? Is it over here? Is it over there? Is it over there? Is it over there? Where is it? How about that? And we have Grandma Land in the chat. She says, hello, sorry I'm late. I fell asleep. Don't apologize. You have a right to fall asleep. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're only going to be on for 15 minutes. So I think I get it up early again tomorrow morning. So that's why I was telling everybody what I did. I did the garden bed today. One of them got it done, and I'm going to try to get the others two done on Thursday. Tomorrow we'll be getting to the garage again and hopefully getting some of the Christmas stuff away in the bins that I have, the 3 bins that I found. I'm going to put the tools that are in there under the workbench with the table saw and stuff like that, and then use those bins for Christmas decorations and stuff like that. And then it'll be much easier to put away. I will get the vending machines out, and I will take the ones that are bad to the dump. We'll clean up everything. It's going to look nice going forward. I'm looking for pegboard hangers. I may make my own, looking at videos, put on a pegboard. I'm going to hang up a lot of tools. I got a ton of tools. I found more tools, 2 bins of tools. I found cable wires, plugs, outlets, stuff like that. I only showed you 2 cabinets. All those cabinets are filled with stuff, books, everything, you name it, it's in there. And that's going to be my DIY area. We're going to fix the vise to the workbench. I have 2 vices. I'm going to clean up the stuff. Now that I cleaned up that, I can get to that. And by next weekend, we'll get to the side area where I have all the stuff where the sprinkler connections is, and everything. We'll clean up all that. We'll make a shelf that I can mount all these pocket stuff that I have, and put them up. I'm going to put tools on the shelf and everything else. You're going to see, because I'm looking at videos, and it's very interesting. So I hope you join me tomorrow. I told everybody that I'll be planting peppers. I'll be planting Grandma Lynn's seeds that she gave me, the white pepper seeds. I'll be putting 2 in the greenhouse, and I'll be planting 2 in the garden bed. And then I'll be getting the greenhouse up and running. Probably, I would say the second weekend in March, or the 3rd weekend in March, up and running and have it look nice. Then we'll take the flowers that I plant in the greenhouse and put them out around the garden beds so they look nice. I will get plants for flowers for the garden bed around the garage. Between the garage and the stoop, I'm going to call that the bay window area. The flagpole garden bed, we got both. We got ghosts. I touched that. Okay. I'll be making the grass, raking it, stuff like that. We'll put stuff around. Why is it acting up? Around the lamppost. We'll be putting, excuse me, nice flowers in the area by the Blessed Mother. We'll be putting nice flowers along the fence. I'm just going to plant wildflowers. I'm going to just plant them along the side. I have these that I showed you. These are going to put along the fence. I'm looking for more. I'm going to go to Dollar Tree maybe tomorrow, and we'll see, and I'll do a Dollar Tree thing too. But I have these. I see if you can see these or not. This is it, right here. See that? The Cynthias. And this is gladiolus seeds. These will be going along the fence. You see them? I'm going to look for more like this because these do grow and they'll multiply and stuff like that. And I will have them come up every year. I got to get 2 more bushes to take the trees out that I have. And I also got these seeds. I have a bunch more. I think my wife said she had them in her pocketbook. She didn't bring them back. I have summer squash. You see that one? The Dollar Tree, and I've seen them other places too. She said a load of white dove. The wildflowers that they sell seeded stuff, I find them very hard to grow, and there's a lot of weeds in them. But that's my opinion. It may work. I want to do a wildflower area, so we'll see. I'm also going to try pumpkins. And then on Thursday, I'm going to make my cheesecake. I got lettuce, all different lettuce. I have some more lettuce seeds somewhere. I'm going to check my seeds inside, get them. And we got garden beans. Okay. String beans. I have a bunch of stuff. So that's basically it. And on Friday will be another day in the garage, and then Saturday it should be nice. It's not going to be as warm, but it's not going to be cold. So I will get to the other bed as well. So we got about 5 minutes to go. We have 3 people in the chat. We have 8 thumbs up. We have 20 viewed. We have 42 in current comment and views average. Thank you very much for that. I got to get up early tomorrow morning again. I'm going to go back to bed, and I have to get up a little early because my wife has to go to the doctor. I have to take her. She's getting a shot, and she won't be able to drive. So I'm going to go with her, and we'll probably go to another Dollar Tree. She wants to go to Macy's because she got a gift card for Christmas, and she wants to use it. The Macy's in the Sunrise Mall in Massapequa is closing because the mall is shutting down. That's one of the last stores in the mall. So that will be shutting down, so she wants to get there. I don't even know if she's going to be able to use the card in the thing because they're closing. So we'll have to see. Then we'll probably go to Dollar Tree and stuff like that. We'll eat out, whatever. We'll see. And then I'll pick up my daughter, and that'll end the day. So hopefully I'll get to the garage, and then I will show you what my plans are with the bins and stuff like that. I get the bins, the tools in the bin under the workbench area. We'll get some of the, it'll be about 15 minutes or so, moving the vending machines that I want to get rid of, and I'll be taking them to the dump on Thursday. And then we'll work on the garden beds, and of course get to the fish tank. It's downstairs. Did a water change. It's half 50%. I have the few fish in the one tank. I'm going to fill it up, and I'm going to get rid of the African cichlid because you're attacking the other fish. And then Jesse says hi to Grandma Lynn. So that's it for this live stream. I will see you tomorrow night. I shouldn't have a problem tomorrow night. Everything was done. The computer rebooted itself. I have my new Wi-Fi thing up. I have that was changed, and that's working perfectly over there. And he says, "Hey, Marketplace, thank you." And then everything's running. I didn't have a problem. I didn't have any buffering. I didn't have anything. So everything is working, hopefully. The only time we'll probably have a problem is when we have bad weather. So I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So we'll do a shout out to all the people that were here. Jesse M was the first one in. Marketplace Boutique was the second. White Dove came in, and then we had I Love Jesus, and then Grandma Lynn, and then Jesse came back. So go to all these channels, check them out, like, comment, subscribe to them as well. And I want to thank everybody for helping me get to where I am, to over 2,335 right now. I will be at 24, and by March, I should be at 2,500, and we'll continue to go from there. And what we'll be doing is introducing something else to the channel, another program and stuff like that. And my plan is to get the garage done. So once I get the garage done, I'll show you what I'm going to be doing and making and stuff like that. And we'll just keep busy. I got to keep myself busy. I want to lose the weight. I'll be doing walks too. Once the weather warms up, I'll be walking. And I'll be taking ideas from people in the neighborhood. So that's where we are. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell. Thank you all for being here. You're
awesome.
And I could.
I love it. You guys are so great.
So thank you all for being here, and I will see you in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow night. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. You believe in something, you can do it. By all means, do it. It's possible. If I can be here doing this, you can be here doing this. Until tomorrow night, I will come on at 9 o'clock. Hopefully, good Lord willing. Between 9 and 9:30, I will be up. And then we'll stay on till at least 11 o'clock, if not 12. Till then, Stephen F. saying good night. Thank you all for coming in. Go to all these people, check them out that came into my chat. I will see you tomorrow night at 9 Eastern, between 9 Eastern and 9:30, not 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Good night, all. God bless you. Thank you. Thank God for another day. God bless, and I will see you tomorrow. Good Lord willing, we'll be here same time, same channel. I'm watching my videos coming up for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we go into the vlog of everything we're going to be doing, and I will give you a hint about the change. And don't forget about what's wrong with the picture, what's not in the room, what shouldn't be here. And I'm pointing at it. Do you know what shouldn't be where? What's what? What's going on here on this wall? Okay? What's going on this wall? What's going on this wall? What's wrong with the picture? This picture. What's wrong with this picture? Do you see it? What's wrong with this picture? Do you? You have to tell me. If you can guess, we'll think of something. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Again, good night. God bless. good or willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Thank you very much. We're out.